Why are you so...
South Park just went nuclear on JD Vance, turning him from a vice president into a squeaky cartoon sidekick.
Hey, Satan! Meet the new face of Homeland Security.
Whoa! Oh my God!
I just want to go. This place is gross.
Would you like me to apply the baby oil to Satan's asshole, boss?
Instead of making him look strong or important, they dragged him around like a chew toy, showing him as nothing more than Trump's echo. The real sting. South Park didn't even treat him like a proper villain worth mocking. They made him look like an afterthought, a disposable prop, someone whose entire role is just to nod along and repeat whatever Trump says. So what exactly did South Park do that has everyone talking, and why does this feel less like comedy and more like a political takedown? Let's find out.
Mr. President, you have so many great ideas. Your leadership is truly beyond anything we have ever had in this country. And you do not have a small
Tallywhacker.
Ah, thanks, Dan.
If there's one person that South Park loves to roast, it's Trump and his friends. And right now, nobody fits that description better than JD Vance. In true South Park style, they didn't just tease him with a few polite jokes, they went full nuclear. The way South Park introduced him made it clear from the very first moment. They weren't here for soft jabs. Trump was ranting in the background, spitting out words like comrades and other nonsense, and JD Vance was right there, squeaking and nodding like a malfunctioning Alexa. The joke wasn't complicated. Trump spoke, Vance repeated. Trump grunted, Vance smiled. That was the gag, over and over again, and it landed because it felt real. Vance wasn't portrayed as a leader with ideas. He was shown as background noise, a bobblehead in the back of Trump's golf cart, squeaking out agreement at every dumb suggestion.
Satan? Why are you so sad?
I wish to be gone from this place.
I do not understand. If you do not want to be here, then why do you stay?
I am forced to stay by the dark tides of destiny. I wanted to leave months ago, but I cannot. Because of what's in this box.
What's in the box?
The secret none must know, and yet all will soon discover. I can feel the tides of change. The final showdown is upon us.
The satire worked because it was rooted in something painfully obvious about politics today. It isn't about ideas anymore. It's about loyalty. Smile, nod, repeat the line, and collect your relevance. That's the job. South Park didn't have to exaggerate much. They just took what everyone already sees in real life and turned the volume all the way up. And of course, when South Park goes in on someone, the real-world response usually makes things even funnier. The White House itself actually fired back, calling the show irrelevant after more than 20 years on the air. Which is hilarious because you don't clap back at a cartoon unless it really hit a nerve. That's like a billionaire suing a lemonade stand because the sign was rude. If the people in power are angry at South Park, it means the jokes landed exactly where they were supposed to.
Vote! Vote! If you have to have sex with yourself again, I can bring you a ride.
Once the writers smelled blood, they doubled down. They painted the White House as a circus of flattery. Advisors, sycophants, tech bros, all lining up to kiss the ring and tell Trump he was brilliant. Every bad idea was historic. Every paranoid ramble was genius. They even had characters reassuring him that he didn't have a small penis. Subtle? Number? Effective? Absolutely. The whole scene showed how politics strips away dignity. behind the closed doors, it's not leaders making tough choices. It's desperate people validating every insecurity, just to stay close to power. And because this is South Park, they didn't stop there. They pulled out the ultimate card, Satan. In the episode, Trump's golf buddy at Mar-a-Lago is none other than the devil himself. The gag got even darker when JD Vance eagerly offered to rub baby oil on Satan's feet. He didn't resist. He didn't hesitate. He just squeaked his way into serving the literal devil without a second thought. That's not just parody, it's a frying pan to the face.
God, I hate this place! It's a madhouse!
What am I doing here?
The sting in all of this is that it isn't pure exaggeration. JD Vance really did build his career on clinging to Trump. He went from being one of Trump's loudest critics, calling him cultural heroin, to becoming his #1 cheerleader when it suited his career. That flip-flop is why the caricature hit so hard. South Park didn't invent a personality for him. They just exposed the one that already existed. When they show him smiling after being insulted, or beaming when Trump calls him stupid, it's not just comedy. It's commentary on how politics rewards groveling instead of leadership. The writers even slipped in a side gag with Charlie Kirk-style characters, leaning into how online today's political world feels. There was Cartman at a fake award show, the Charlie Kirk Award for Master Debaters, mocking the way conservative influencers scream online about patriotism while selling merch.
Watch as Eric Cartman shuts down these woke liberal students.
Oh my God, what makes you think you have the right to say what I do with my body?
Let me ask you something. If a pregnant woman is killed and the baby dies too, why is the killer charged with a double homicide?
Well, but because people have different beliefs and
It's not about belief, it's about truth. Science confirms life begins at conception.
JD Vance was shown right in that orbit, not as a leader, but as another echo chamber voice, squeaking lines without thought. The Satan subplot, though, was the ultimate gut punch. Because if Trump hanging out with the devil wasn't sharp enough, South Park twisted it even more. In the story, Satan actually tries to leave. Even hell has standards, and the devil himself doesn't want to be part of Trump's circus. That's the metaphor dialed up to nuclear power. When the Prince of Darkness looks at Washington and says, "No thanks, that's too much for me," you know the joke has written itself.
Jeremiah 1:5 says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you," but it's just morality that demands we protect the most vulnerable. So let me ask you, when do you think life began?
And here's where the irony really lands. JD Vance wasn't roasted as a dangerous villain. He wasn't mocked as a mastermind. He was mocked as irrelevant. The squeaky-voiced prop, the diaper boy, the guy who oils up Satan while nodding along in the background. Villains can recover from satire. They get remembered, even respected in some twisted way. But when South Park turns you into a squeaky chew toy, that's the image that sticks forever. It's not just a meme, it becomes canon in the world of satire, and canon is brutal.
Eric, are you all right in there?
Yeah, I'm fine, Mom. I'm just in here master debating.
The episode wrapped things up by expanding the mockery beyond politicians to technology. Randy started spouting terrible ideas, like a French fry salad or an AI-powered weed empire. And every time, ChatGPT echoed back with corporate buzzwords about innovation and global ecosystems. It was the same point again. In a world of sycophants, human or AI, the role isn't to lead, it's to validate. JD Vance in that world wasn't a bold new leader. He was just another yes, another squeaky echo in the cult of agreement. So, if there's one lesson from all this, it's that South Park isn't slowing down, and neither is the humiliation. JD Vance didn't just lose the joke, he became the joke. And when South Park makes you irrelevant, that sticks forever.